Position for G2 Esports. That might just be a Renekton mid.
Yeah.
They needed a source of reliable magic damage, something that could shred through tanks, and in this case, Gwen does fit the bill because while Misfits were most...
So all of these small things that G2 needed to go perfectly in the early game did not go very well.
Relevant fighting in the creep wave. This could be very bad for Broken Blade, but Jankos is on the way up. Relevant overstaying, but he's gonna get the kill!
Yeah,
it's a level 6 Ornn. Jankos can't even commit.
Oh, they're going on to Caps with no flash. Zanzarah has no flash of his own. Caps is going to have to dash over this wall, but massive step up there from Relevant, getting the solo kill onto Broken Blade.
Oh, that's a big slow. Zanzarah.
Red buff.
Not gonna commit. He's just gonna be a pain.
Flakked now seeing that he has to go in right now. Spell shot already down. Neon might have to flash out of this one. Already burning the ghost. Just trying to walk away. Trying not to burn the flash. Flash out. Lulu not quite able to finish it. G2 responding.
Trades across the board. One's Herald, and I think Zanzarah said, look, we could contest this Herald, but if we throw it away and fall behind and give this Renekton a kill and a way back into the game.
Open up the tower. Open up the map. Start snowballing the game. Let's see if they can pull it off.
Irrelevant needs to stop the wave. He needs to stop the wave from crashing. He might have to ult the wave here if he spots G2.
Sees Caps now. Tries to ult, it might be too late. They've got more than enough CC to stop him. Flashing away, looking for an opportunity to knock him back, but he will not get it. Irrelevant out from under the tower as well. It's an absolute disaster.
But a clean dive from G2. That's very kill.
That's 300 gold. They'll get another plate. That's 420 gold. The question now is, how much gold can Vetheo get back and Neon get back on these plates? They're going to herald this tower full. They're going to zone them away from this bot tower. They're going to get a lot of gold on that top tower themselves, but Vetheo's roaming down.
Trying to lock up Flakked now cleansing. Mersa waiting on the ulti. They're leaping away. Caps is here, and Caps is massive. Mersa trying to buy as much space as possible. Has the Glacial Logman to try to get something done, but Mersa just getting shredded. Neon in trouble, flashing over the wall. Vetheo off to the side. Caps hungry for a bit more blood, and it looks like it might just be a Zeri moment, not a champion. You can lock down.
And G2 respond to the dive perfectly. Yeah. Caps is in the right place at the right...
He's dead.
But they've already abandoned him. They've said there's nothing we can do.
More little teapot. No, so very fragile.
Friends?
He can't even burn any cooldowns. He just knows he has to accept his fate. Meanwhile, on the top side of the map, Broken Blade being forced away. Ghost now used. But more...
So long before they could actually kill Mersa. Misfits were already able to reset and get back out onto the map, which means the G2 didn't want to take that fight at that point.
As possible, these champs really need as much gold as possible. Not the best scaling to the late game. The Wukong and the Renekton, so as much gold as possible before these dragon fights in 2 minutes time. See if they can crash it onto a tier 3 here.
Walk it down.
Misfits need to respond to this soon. They're looking for this tier 3.
Good damage down. Zeri looking to chip it away. The knock up there, but I don't see much of a follow-up. Zanzarah fishing.
They defended.
Nice dash there from Flakked to sidestep Zanzarah's ultimate. But this tower is low enough that G2 saying, you know what, we'll stick around, we're fine. But now Neon has arrived. The wave clear is here. Caps goes in.
Caps potentially going to get locked down here. The follow-up on the Ornn ultimate. They're going to try to move. They're going to try to sidestep. Caps flashing away. Now using the ult. They're looking to turn back in. Jankos instantly into the backside. Neon flashing out to safety. Mersa waiting, holding onto the ult as long as possible, but he will use it now to lock up Caps. Vetheo off to the side, but G2 pressing their advantage. G2 looking for more. G2 tearing through Misfits. Jankos going in. They're trading tower aggro left and right. They take down the inhibitor tower. Vetheo, the last source of damage. Neon finding a kill back, and G2 breaking into the base of Misfits.
They're going to have to back away though. 3 kills is nice. They can't get this inhibitor. It's too early in the game, and Misfits are respawning too fast. Neon is going to heal up on the fountain. Misfits lost 4 flashes in that fight. G2 dominating on the turn. It looked like Caps had made a mistake, but the backup from G2 was there.
They lose the game, could lose the series for your team.
Maybe if he had flash, he could try to Q over, smite it, and flash out, but he doesn't. So if he Qs, make sure he's there and ready for the engage. But Vetheo slowly getting further and further ahead, building towards something like a Guardian Angel. Jankos again fishing for an engage, pushing Zanzarah out of his own jungle.
Just poking left and right, using the ult. Vetheo off to the side. He needs to turn here onto Caps. Prowler's Claw already used. Caps getting chunked so incredibly low. TPing out now. Flakked trying to do as much damage as he can, but he's just fishing. They're looking for an opportunity. No! Just barely escaping. And in the meantime, the Dragon has now already been started by Misfits. A brief moment of chaos maybe going to be enough, but Neon now caught out by Broken Blade. The rest of the team on the way. Mersa ready to step forward at a moment's notice. The Mist already used now. Moving out to safety. The Ornn ult from downtown. Maybe, just maybe they can take down Broken Blade, but that is going to be so difficult. The Gwen, incredibly powerful. Maybe. No, Broken Blade buying so much time. It is G2 on the Baron, as you highlighted, Caedrel, the ones who can find the advantage. It's a split map, it's a split fight, it's absolute chaos. Vetheo moving in, moving back onto the map. Jankos now looking for the fight, looking for a bit more, and there's the package! But Vetheo caught out, locked up mid-air! Vetheo gonna get taken down, there's just no way. There's nothing he can do, he's got the W up, he tries to leap out to safety, but G2 just dissecting Misfits. It's absolute chaos, but chaos is where G2 thrive.
It's exactly that. Drakos, G2 just dominate Misfits all across the map. Caps looked like he was going to lose his life, but really he was just buying time. Broken Blade in a 1v3 on the bot side of the map. Able to walk away with what was a small victory results in a massive Baron for G2 and likely the series.
It was split decisions from Misfits. Vetheo TP's out, Neon starts Dragon, Zanzarah.
Yes, sorry, so wow. You can see how surprised I was by that result. Anyway, Flakked pushing forward, and I think this might just be it. G2 are too strong. Yeah, their siege isn't great, but if they play on this many lanes, it's just easy for them to start to break down these towers. Mersa, the little teapot that could, just trying to find an engage, trying to find an opportunity. They're throwing everything they have at G2, but it's scattered. It's chaos. Oh no, Misfits, they needed coordination. They needed team play. Vetheo with the rockets maybe can do enough to slow this down, but all of the ultis going wide is not what Misfits needed.
3 inhibitors down. G2 will own the map.
There are 3 trucks flying at him right now. One of them's called Flakked, another one's Broken Blade.
Yep.
Caps right behind him.
There's the waves. Here's G2. Misfits on their best wave.
That's a lot of wave clear, I'm just saying.
Yeah, they need to wait for both waves here, G2, so the 3 can crash at similar sort of times. Because, of course, Sivir and Corki have good wave clear, but G2... I mean, the waves are getting blown up, aren't they, Misfits?
My name is Sivir.
Surely these waves will be able to crash so G2 can look for a dive. I mean, they're coming in one by one.
Jankos fishing for it, sees an opportunity, hits both the carries, and immediately they get into the back line. The final march for G2 as they barrel down the bottom lane, as they move into mid. Misfits know it is done. G2 have secured their spot in the top 3. They have secured a place in Malma. They will face Rogue to see who will stand atop the bracket as we head into the LEC finals.
Fantastic game out of G2.
I was worried.
Yeah, a little bit of doubt
worried
on the Renekton. Can they make it happen? Early game looked a little bit shaky. You know, the Renekton losing some, not actually getting that first dive off. Corki having a pretty safe lane phase, but then it's just all exploded and G2 got a couple kills and ran away with it.
The top dive into the bot protection from Caps, everything from that point on was just flawless from G2. They really did dominate with their early game leads. And they're looking like a force as they will be going up against Rogue in that best of 5 next week. Misfits definitely showcased a lot. I think that Neon in particular really stood out today. He's obviously had a great split. But when they go up in their next matchup next week, this is definitely going to be a team that you have to keep your eyes on.
Certainly will. And of course, they'll be fighting.